Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College as the TBC Eagles are about to take on the Panthers from the NCAA Division II Clark Atlanta University. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and you're watching the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Atlanta Fletcher will be doing something special tonight as it is senior night here at Trinity Softball Complex. Lana Fletcher and Allie Thrash, who is playing first base, are two seniors that will be honored in between ball games. We're not sure if we'll be able to live stream that as we have to prepare for game number 2. Hopefully we'll be able to do just that, but if we can't, we appreciate your understanding. Lana Fletcher has been missing a lot due to an arm injury. So the plan right now is to have Fletcher throw out one pitch, and she'll come out of the ball game, but she will go on record as having participated in the game here on TBC's senior night. Here's the batting order in case you missed it. For Clark Atlanta, center fielder Jasmine Scott will lead things off, followed by right fielder Rashida Hassan and first baseman Johannes Bentley. Middle third of the batting order will be the designated player Rachel Carroll, followed by shortstop Andrea Hunter and second baseman Malia Ward. And the bottom third will be pitcher Yamani Blackman, left fielder Molly Ogus, and catcher Sierra Lopez. Playing third base but not in the batting order, the flex player will be Tamaria Ray. Ball game's underway. Fletcher with the pitch. And good sportsmanship as that one is taken, and that is ball one. So Lana Fletcher does get credit for a game played here on senior night, and unfortunately, because of her injury, that is going to be all we're going to see of Lana. The unfortunate part, this is her senior year, and she will not be able to play again, but thankfully, Coach Regulacion and head coach LaWanda Pearson were able to get Lana out there on the mound. That pitch was ball one, so after Ohana Brown takes her warm-up tosses, Jasmine Scott will be back at the plate with a count of 1 ball and no strikes. Meanwhile, we have an opportunity to give you the starting lineup for the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Leading things off will be the shortstop Piper Young, followed by second baseman Taylor Foster and catcher Ashley Shaw. Batting fourth will be third baseman Cheyenne Simmons. Batting fifth in center field is Ebony Medina. Now the pitcher batting sixth will be Ohana Brown. Batting seventh in right field, Kylie Duhigg. Batting eighth playing left field will be Kaylee Barnett. And batting ninth at first base, our other senior who will be honored later tonight, first baseman Allie Thrash. So you're up to date in the starting batting order. And now we can tell you a little bit about Ohana Brown when we get an opportunity in just a moment. Again, it's 1 ball, no strike. And Jasmine Scott is the batter. And Brown's first pitch, the bunt is down, and that one is fouled off. So the count is even up at a ball and a strike. Jasmine Scott is hitting .386. She is 22 for 57. She has 4 doubles, 2 triples, and 7 runs driven in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thrash now playing in as Simmons at third. And this time, no bunt being shown, and Brown misses outside with the fastball. So the count now 2 balls and a strike. Freshman Ohana Brown on the season. No wins, 8 losses. And an ERA of 7.16. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a high pop-up, shallow center field. And that is Ebony Medina making the catch for the out. So 1 out with the bases empty, and the right fielder Rashida Hassan steps in for the Panthers. Hassan is hitting .200 on the season. She does have a home run and 9 runs driven in. On base at .304, and she is 6 for 7 in stolen base attempts. This team likes to run and run a lot. They have stolen 76 bases in 87 attempts. So Brown needs to keep them off the base paths. And the first pitch, that ball misses inside for ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. We had a little bit of a late start, so in case you're just joining us, you haven't missed very much. Just 1 batter, a fly out to center field. A ball and no strikes, and a good swing by Hassan, but she's out in front of it and pulled it for strike 1. First of 2 here at Trinity Softball Complex. Game 2 scheduled to start at 7 p.m., but of course, that depends on how long this one takes. The Division II SIAC Conference, Clark Atlanta University Panthers. As that pitch misses down and in, making the count 2 balls and a strike. The Panthers are in town, and they will also play conference rival Edward Waters University tomorrow. And while they're here, they're taking on the TBC Eagles right now. 2 balls and a strike. Brown delivers, and a good changeup had Hassan way out in front. That is strike 2. Ohana Brown has pitched 45 innings. She's allowed 94 hits, 66 runs, 46 of those earned, 14 walks, and 14 strikeouts. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a check swing, and Hassan was able to hold up in time, and that might actually have been a break as the ball got away from Shaw. Hassan 6 out of 7 in stolen bases. That's one indicator that she has some pretty good speed. Johannes Bentley, the first baseman, on deck. Right now, Brown with a payoff pitch, and that one drilled, and fortunately for Brown and the Eagles, pulled foul. So the count remains 3-2. Scott usually makes contact, only 6 strikeouts on the season. And again, she gets out in front of one and pulls it foul and out of play. Head coach of the Panthers, Ms. LaWanda Pearson, assisted by Mr. Ray Malone, Amari Lawson, and Tatiana Kelly. Panthers are 13-16 overall and 7-9 in conference play. There's a high fly ball to left. That one just keeps on drifting back, and it's up against the fence, and Hassan looking for 3. Young throws to third. It is not in time. Rashida Hassan gets herself a 1-out triple right down the line. And the Panthers have a runner at third with just 1 out. Kaylee Barnett went back as far as she could go, and that ball hit off the fence. Almost got over, and Hassan at third, 1 out for Johannes Bentley. First pitch to Bentley is a strike called at the knees. Bentley is hitting .413. She's their big run producer. 27 of those this season. They make it 28 because that ball's blistered into center. A great catch on the run. The throw to third is in time. Double play. I thought that ball was on the ground. I spoke a little too soon. And the center fielder, Ebony Medina, made the catch just above the ground and fired a missile to third base to double off Hassan. So despite the 1-out triple, the Panthers get no runs in the top of the first. After a half inning of play, we have no score. We'll be right back on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. A great defensive play by Ebony Medina, making a shoestring catch and then firing a bullet to third base. And Simmons able to make the catch and double off Johannes Bentley. So 1 hit, no runs for the Panthers. And Piper Young, Taylor Foster, and Ashley Shaw will lead things off for the TBC Eagles, facing Yamani Blackman. She is in the circle for the Panthers, a freshman from Boston, Massachusetts. Blackman on the season, 3-6 overall with an 8.22 ERA. This is her 14th appearance, 13th start. She has pitched 4 complete games in 58 innings, 106 hits, 63 runs, 53 of them are earned. She has walked 21, struck out 17, and she has allowed 2 home runs. And the first batter will be Piper Young, who's been the hottest Eagle at the plate in recent ball games. Piper Young is hitting .313, or I checked that, .266 overall, on base at .319. And Young gets her first look at Blackman, and the first pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Young has 3 doubles on the season, 6 runs batted in, and 6 runs scored. A ball and no strikes, and a hot shot, but foul right down the line, and that ball hit about 6 inches left of the stripe. Young all over that fastball, but a little too soon. And with the third baseman pulled in, that is Tamarian Ray. That ball gets down that corner. Young, with very good speed, would have at least 2 bases. Ray at third, Hunter at short. Give you more in a moment. There's a chopper that's into left field, and Young has a leadoff single for the Eagles. So a runner at first with nobody out. Malia Ward is playing second base. Johannes Bentley is at first, and the outfield in left is Molly Ogus. Jasmine Scott is in center, and Rashida Hassan is in right. Doing the catching is Sierra Lopez. So a runner at first, 1 out. Taylor Foster, good contact hitter at the plate. Young's taking off. The pitch is outside. The throw is late and into center field. Not far enough for Young to go any further, so a stolen base. And the pitch was called a strike. So 0-1 on Taylor Foster, who is batting .213. She has driven in 5 runs. One of her 19 hits a double. Good speed at second base. And Blackman's 1-strike pitch. Bunt attempt is tapped foul. That is strike 2. Foster has very good speed. She has beat out many infield hits throughout the season. She's also put down a couple of successful squeeze bunts. In the hole, though, 0-2. Blackman winds and delivers and misses low and outside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Piper Young led off with a bouncer into left for a single and stole second base, and that's it so far this inning. Foster has 1 and 2. There's a blooper into right. Young is going to have to hurry to get back, but nobody covering, so Young is able to get back without a play. So 1 out. On the fly ball to right, caught by Rashida Hassan. Ashley Shaw, another red-hot TBC Eagle hitter at the plate. Shaw is hitting .317 with 5 RBIs, a couple of triples. And the first pitch taken low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Very nice crowd still coming in here at Trinity Softball Complex. It's a beautiful Friday evening after all the rain we've had this week. We weren't sure we would get to play today, but the weatherman is cooperating with us, and we're loving it here. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, hardly any wind blowing at all. 1 ball, no strikes. Young gets a good lead off second. The bunt is down. Blackman throw to first. It is just in time. Shaw hustling, but a good throw by the pitcher. A sacrifice bunt. That puts Piper Young at third. There are 2 outs. Cheyenne Simmons has a runner at third and 2 outs. It'll take a base hit to score that run, however, since there are 2 away. And the first pitch to Simmons. And that one is a little bit low. Cheyenne Simmons hitting .255. She's driven in 5. RBI opportunity. And she takes this one on the corner at the D's. A good pitch by Blackman. Not much that Simmons could have done with that one. Blackman ready. Here's the 1-1. And a change of pace. That one caught the outside corner. Started off a little high, but dipped down and got the top of the zone. So 1-2. Simmons has to battle from behind in the count and the pitch. There's a ground ball to third. It is knocked down but picked up again, and a throw to first in time. Well, Ray got her body in front of the ball, kept the ball in front of her, and was able to regroup and make the play. The Eagles get a leadoff single and a stolen base, but do not score. And after one, no score. We'll be right back. Both teams got runners to third but did not score in the first. And now it'll be 4, 5, and 6. Rachel Carroll, Andrea Hunter, and Malia Ward for the Panthers. Ebony Medina made a terrific catch running in and doubled the runner off third base. And then Blackman was able to work around a leadoff base hit and a stolen base in the bottom half. Rachel Carroll leads things off and takes the first pitch and swings and fouls this one right back over our heads. Rachel Carroll is hitting .545 on the season, 18 for 33 with 15 runs driven in. She has homered 3 times. Took a good cut at the first pitch and fouled it back. And now Carroll calls time. She's a designated player, not in the defensive alignment. Now no balls and a strike. Brown delivers and misses up and away. So 1 ball, 1 strike. TBC baseball is off until next Friday when they play Toccoa Falls College here at the home field. Here's a 1-1. Hot shot, pulled foul. Carroll all over that fastball, but the pitch was a little bit off the inside corner. And Carroll is out in front and he yanked it foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carroll is slugging .970. That's getting it done. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball, but pulled foul, had home run distance. And we'll do it again. I'd like to see Ohana take a lot off it and drop a changeup on the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Ashley Shaw behind the plate. There's a ground ball to short. Young knocks it down, but the throw to first will be late. That's going to be an error on the shortstop, and that's usually what does the TBC Eagles in. If Young fields that cleanly, she probably has the out at first. And that brings up Andrea Hunter. Carroll is 1 for 1 in case you're thinking about a stolen base. And Andrea Hunter at the plate. She's hitting .329 and she's driven in 11. Takes the first pitch for a strike. No homers for Young. She's trying to at least advance the runner into scoring position. Check that, Andrea Hunter. And pitch pulled foul and almost went into the Eagles dugout. No balls and 2 strikes. Ohana Brown in the circle for Trinity Baptist College. And the pitch. Ground ball to short. Young knocks it down, is able to get the out at second base. She grabbed the ball with her bare hand. With a force out, she can touch the bag with anything, including an empty glove, and she does just that. So a fielder's choice and a 6 unassisted for out number 1. That brings up Malia Ward, the Panthers' second baseman. Ward is hitting .188 on the season, and she's driven in 4, and she drops down the bunt and pulls it foul. Runner at first, 1 out. No balls and a strike to Malia Ward. A leadoff error, then a fielder's choice. Blackman waiting on deck. There's a high pop-up just behind the infield. Medina will make the catch, but the runner's back in time. The Panthers have already seen the arm of Ebony Medina, who also plays shortstop. So pop up to the center fielder for out number 2. And Yamani Blackman steps in. Blackman hitting .167. Brown's first pitch. There's a tapper that trickles foul. Ohana Brown working very quickly. Blackman has 2 runs batted in on the season. Limited opportunity at the plate. She is 3 for 18. If she can reach, Ogus would bat next. Swing and a miss at a pitch that was down in the dirt. Blackman a little bit too eager. Now she's down 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs with the runner at first. And Ohana Brown lines and delivers. So there's a ground ball to short. Young will bobble this, but the flip to second. And that is not in time, and that's going to be the second error of the inning, charged to Piper Young. So the defense giving a couple of free bases to the Panthers. Molly Ogus steps in for Clark Atlanta. First pitch from Brown, the bunt being shown, and it's pulled foul. Tamaya Ogus Moore, her legal name goes by Molly Ogus. She's hitting .238. She has driven in 7 runs. Tried to bunt on the first pitch and fouled it off. No balls and a strike. Both runners reached on an error and the pitch. Bunt shown again, and this one taken for strike 2. Eagles have the wheel play going. Both Thrash and Simmons charging in. Young covering third, and Ebony Medina coming in from center field to take any possible throw at second base. Foster, of course, covering first. 2 strikes. And a hot shot down the line. That's a fair ball. 1 run is in. Another runner will stop at third, and the Panthers lead 1-0. That's an RBI single down the left field line. So the 2 bobbled balls have come back to lead to an unearned run. Blackman stops at second. Ogus at first. Give her a run batted in. And Sierra Lopez, the catcher, is at the plate. Lopez is hitting .298, 1 homer, and 8 runs driven in. That's a second hit for Clark Atlanta. And time called. Home plate umpire heading over to the first base dugout. Hopefully everything is all right. Having a little chat with Coach LaWanda Pearson. Now it appears that everyone's okay, and we're ready to resume play. Don't have the gentleman's name who's calling the balls and strikes, but hopefully he's okay. Sierra Lopez in the box. Ohana Brown ready with the first pitch, and this one is fouled off. No balls and a strike. For Molly Ogus, she just picked up her 8th RBI of the season. Counts 0-1. Brown ready and the pitch. And that one is a little bit high. That evens the count at 1-1. No wind whatsoever. It's a gorgeous Friday evening. We have nothing but white clouds directly overhead. A ball and a strike. And this one hits the batter, and that's going to load up the bases as Lopez trots on down to first. Action going on in the Eagles bullpen. Lefty Madison Hamilton starts to warm up. Bases are loaded, 2 outs, and Jasmine Scott steps in. Flew out to center her first time up. And the first pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Imani Blackman out there at second base, unless that's a courtesy runner I did not see, because Blackman is the pitcher. Relaying signs of where the pitch might be coming to the hitter, Scott. Nothing wrong with that. 1 strike, ground ball to second. Foster scoops, throws to first. Not in time. Shaw's going to throw to third. Simmons is going to watch that runner and throw behind. That's going to be an RBI single for Jasmine Scott with the hustle. Blackman had scored from third. It was Ogus at second. Another unearned run. 2 runs in. Again, there were 2 errors earlier in the inning, and Rashida Hassan is at the plate. She has that triple her first time up. That's a 3rd hit of the game for the Panthers. Well, Foster fielded it cleanly and made a good throw, but Scott was motoring down the line the way she's supposed to. No balls and a strike. Free bases have come in to hurt TBC. This is Rashida Hassan, 1 for 1 with the triple. And she takes this one low and inside. Hassan hit that ball high off the left field fence, almost got it over. Panther at every base, 2 runs in. And ball 2 is inside. Count is 2-1. And Brown ready, and the pitch. And that one misses inside. That's ball 3. And ball 4 will bring home another run. So Brown has to get one into the zone. 3-1 on the way. There's a drive into the gap, and that's going to get over the fence. It is gone. That's a grand slam. Rashida Hassan hit a low line drive that just cleared the fence, and the Panthers lead now 6-0. For Hassan, her second home run, and now 13 runs driven in, and all 6 runs of this inning are unearned because of the errors. But they are on the board. Again, a low line drive. I have to admit, I wasn't sure if that ball was up enough. It was. And now the 9th batter of the inning, Johannes Bentley at the plate. She's the one who lined into that double play to end the first inning. So Hassan with a triple and a homer. And the first pitch taken for a strike. So now the Eagles will have to rally from behind. 0-1, and the pitch is up and away. 2 misplayed balls open the door. 2 singles that have brought in runs, and then the grand slam from Hassan. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brown delivers and gets the inside corner for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch on the way. There's a drive, well hit. That ball is gone. Opposite field home run for Johannes Bentley. It's a 7-run inning. Another unearned run on the board. No doubt about that one. It got out in a major league hurry. For Johannes Bentley, her second home run and 28th RBI of the season. All but one of these runs scoring after 2 are out. 10th batter of the inning, Rachel Carroll led off, reaching on an error. And the first pitch from Brown, that one is inside. One ball, no strikes. And Brown with the pitch, and this one misses up and away. Clark Atlanta, measure of the NCAA Division II Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Association will play Edward Waters downtown Jacksonville tomorrow. Roller towards short. Young's throw to first will not happen. And they do throw to first, and not sure what the call is. That was a fair ball. It looked for a moment like they were going to call that foul. And Young makes the play, 6-3 to retire the side. At first, Young did not throw the ball, and then she noticed that there was nobody running to first, so she made the throw. The ball was fair, and that ends the inning. 7 unearned runs, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 7-0 Clark. Bottom of the second, the Eagles come to bat trailing 7-0. And they're going to send Medina, Brown, and Duhigg to the plate. 2 errors in the top of the inning open the door. All 7 runs unearned. Ebony Medina will lead things off. She's hitting .209 on the season. And first pitch is a fastball that misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. Medina started the season hot, missed some time due to injury, and has come back and played some solid ball, especially in the field. As we saw in the first inning, she takes this first pitch upstairs. That is ball 2. Ebony Medina has driven in 8 on the season. Ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes, facing Yamani Blackman. And Blackman gets one right down the middle. Medina taking that one all the way. And it's 2-1. The only TBC action going on tonight. 2 balls and a strike and a pitch. And a chopper foul down the left field line. Take this moment to congratulate 2 women's basketball members. Head coach Judy Allen has retired from coaching and has been promoted to be the new Title IX coordinator and women's athletic advisor. There's a ground ball towards short. Hunter with the throw to first. It is dropped, and the Eagles catch a break. That'll be an error on the first baseman. That throw was in time. Hunter made a good throw. Came out of Bentley's glove, and TBC has a leadoff runner aboard. Assistant coach Alicia Lewis will be the new women's basketball head coach for Trinity Baptist College. Congratulations to both Judy Allen and Alicia Lewis. Here's Ohana Brown at the plate. Hot shot into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Medina will stop at second. So Trinity Baptist trying to get back some of those runs they gave up in the top half of the inning. They have 2 on. That's a second hit for Trinity Baptist. Good solid line drive. 2 on, nobody out. Kylie Duhigg at the plate. Blackman ready. Duhigg shows bunt, pulls it back in time. The runners are going. The throw is high and underneath. Medina takes third base on a wild pitch. I'm told that Medina, I was watching the pitcher and the batter, was running on the pitch, so that's going to be a double steal. So both Ebony Medina and Ohana Brown credited with stolen bases. That puts 2 in scoring position with nobody out and 1 ball, no strikes to Kaylee Duhigg. She's hitting 181, but she's driven in 8 runs. And now a conference on the mound between the battery mates, Sierra Lopez and Yamani Blackman. Inning started with a drop throw at first. 1 pitch later, a solid base hit into left. And now the double steal. Very close play at third base. Coach Pearson out to talk with both umpires who uphold the call. And trailing by 7, TBC trying to cut into the deficit. Ray, the third baseman, halfway home, as is Bentley, the first baseman. 1 ball, no strikes to Duhigg. And a hot shot pulled foul toward the dugout. Zantier Ray at third base now backs up some, but she's still in front of the bag. There's a ground ball to short. That's fielded. The throw will come to the plate. Nobody was coming home, and runner safe at first. The throw back to third. Everybody is going to be safe. That's going to go as a fielder's choice to Duhigg, and no advance by the runners. And now the bases are loaded with nobody out, and Trinity Baptist has an opportunity to cut into this deficit. It is 7-0. So again, fielder's choice to Kylie Duhigg as a throw came to the plate. This is Barnett looking to drive in 1, possibly 2. And Blackman's first pitch is upstairs. Barnett has a couple of runs batted in on the season. 1 ball, no strikes. Blackman delivers in a high pop-up, shallow left field. Let's see if there's a tag. The catch is made. Here comes a throw to the plate. Is off the mark. Medina scores. Ball gets away, but Brown will stop there at third, trailing by 6 now. You don't want to take too many chances. The run is unearned, but Trinity Baptist is on the board. And credit Barnett with an RBI sacrifice fly to left. So 1 out. Duhigg and Brown both advance on the throw. And now Allie Thrash steps up. Thrash, a switch hitter, is going to bat left-handed against Yamani Blackman. Allie Thrash hitting 105 on the season. And the first pitch, and this one is taken outside. Thrash ahead, 1 ball, no strikes. Thrash will bat right-handed more often than left, even with a right-handed pitcher, but she's swinging lefty right now. Here's a 1-0, and a pop-up right back to the pitcher, and that's going to be an easy second out. And it brings up Piper Young, who singled her first time up. A base hit here would score 1, possibly 2. Young, a very good contact hitter. 2 on, 2 outs. Blackman winds, and the first pitch, a chopper fielded on a snare by Ray. Low throw, but dug out, and that ends the inning. Young hit the ball pretty sharply, but again, third baseman's anterior Ray reached up high and pulled it down. The Eagles do get an unearned run and leave 2, and after 2, it is 7-1 Clark Atlanta. We go to the top of the third with Clark Atlanta leading 7-1, and all 8 runs in this game unearned. And a new pitcher for Trinity Baptist, freshman Madison Hamilton, takes over for Ohana Brown. Hamilton, no wins, 1 loss on the season, 1 complete game. This is her 3rd appearance overall. She has totaled 10 innings, allowed 13 hits, 9 runs, but 5 of those earned. Hamilton has walked 9 and struck out 5. She's allowed 1 home run. She will face 5, 6, and 7 in the batting order. Andrea Hunter, Malia Ward, and Yamani Blackman. All 7 runs for Clark came in the top of the second. The 1 run for Trinity Baptist came in the bottom of the second. So now Hamilton will get ready to make her first pitch, and Andrea Hunter reached on a fielder's choice and scored the first run in that 7-run second inning. So Hamilton now ready to go to work. And the first pitch from the lefty is a fastball up and away. One ball, no strikes. And Hamilton winds and delivers and misses upstairs. Temperatures are starting to cool off just a bit. We're low 80s right now. We're expected to be around the mid 70s by the time we're done. 2 balls, no strikes. Hamilton ready and a pitch. That one's ball 3. It is upstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Malia Ward waits on deck. Hamilton takes a long look in. Now toes the rubber and gets ready for the 3-0. And that one's in there for strike 1. Trinity Baptist's next doubleheader will also be against Edward Waters. That's here on this ballpark. 3 balls and a strike. Strike 2 catches the outside corner. That doubleheader against the Tigers of Edward Waters University will be Thursday, April 20th at 5 p.m. We do plan to bring you that doubleheader here on TBC Eagles. Clark plays Edward Waters tomorrow. And in just a moment, we'll see what time that game is scheduled to begin. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Hunter thought she had ball 4. That is out number 1. The doubleheader at Edward Waters University tomorrow afternoon is scheduled to begin at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That is an SIAC conference matchup. Edward Waters is 29-7. 1 out, base is empty, and Hamilton's first pitch to Ward is upstairs. Ward 0 for 1, a pop up to center, her first time up. A ball and no strikes. Hamilton ready and the pitch. High fly ball, deep left field, but back on the track and making the catch is Barnett, and she's there for the out. Just a gentle breeze blowing right now, so nothing that would really help or hinder a ball like that. Ward got it a little bit off the end of the bat, and there are 2 away. Brings up Yamani Blackman, reached on an error and scored in the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Hamilton's first pitch on the outside corner. So 0-1. Hamilton again takes a long look and is now ready. Here's a 1-strike delivery, and that one is in the dirt, slipped out of her hand, and the count is even at 1-1. If Blackman reaches, Molly Ogus would bat next. Trinity Baptist will have to rally from behind. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the bottom of the third. Foster, Shaw, and Simmons. One ball, 1 strike, and off the handle and fouled away. 7-1, top of the third. Clark Atlanta leads Trinity Baptist. A ball and 2 strikes. Hamilton ready, back on the rubber. Here's a 1-2. Scotter swinging at 1 out of the zone, and Madison Hamilton gets 2 in the inning with a fly ball in between. So 1, 2, 3 go the Panthers in the top of the third. Bottom half coming up. Eagles coming to bat, trailing 7-1. Bottom of the third, Trinity Baptist trails 7-1. Taylor Foster, Ashley Shaw, and Cheyenne Simmons are the scheduled hitters. Yamani Blackman, 2 innings so far, just 1 unearned run. And the first pitch, Foster turning around to bat right-handed. This is the first time I have seen her live bat right-handed. So 1 strike after the foul ball. One ball, no strikes. And Blackman ready and the pitch. And this one misses up and away, and that evens the count. Foster flew out on a shallow fly ball to right her first time up. So 0-1. Taylor surprised me a little bit. I thought I had the wrong batter when she stepped in there right-handed. Again, the first time that I've seen her live bat right-handed. And she swings over the top of that one, and it's 1-2. Scoreboard says 2-1, but it's 1-2. And Blackman ready, and the pitch. There's a drive down the left field line. That's a foul ball. Coach Regulacion trying to call it fair, but I could tell from here that ball was foul, so the correct call was made. Unfortunately for Foster, that ball just kept on hooking, took a little bit of a left turn before hitting the ground. She hit that one awfully hard. Let's see if she can do it again. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit, blow out towards center to right center. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and that one is in the dirt, and that fills the count. Counts 3-2. Ashley Shaw on deck, followed by Simmons. Then if the inning continues, Medina and Brown and Duhigg would follow. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch swung on and missed, and that is strike 3. That's the first strikeout for Blackman. 1 away, bases empty for Ashley Shaw. Ashley Shaw sacrificed bunt her first time up, so no official at-bat. First ball swinging and drills one down the right field line, but that's going to be run down and caught by Rashida Hassan for out number 2. And during that fly ball, the skies got very dark. Hopefully that's not a rain cloud coming in. But the sun is now well hidden behind a cloud. So 2 outs, bases empty, and Cheyenne Simmons at the plate. Grounded to third her first time up. High fly ball, well hit to left, but that'll stay in play. And the catch is made by Molly Ogus. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Eagles in the bottom of the third. After 3, it is 7-1 Clark Atlanta. Madison Hamilton had a 1-2-3 top of the third, her first inning of work in relief of Ohana Brown, who actually came on in relief. Lana Fletcher threw the first pitch of the game. Remember, she is injured but wanted to participate in senior night. I cannot promise that we will stream the senior night ceremony because we do have to get ready for game number 2. So we'll see if that's possible. We will. If not, it's because we're just unable to. So we do appreciate your understanding. Molly Ogus had an RBI single in the big second inning, so she is 1 for 1. It's Ogus, Lopez, and Scott. Those are hitters 8, 9, and 1 in the Panthers' batting order. So Ogus will get her first look at Madison Hamilton. Madison struck out 2 of the 3 outs last inning. The bunt is down. Throw to first, not in time. That's a bunt single for Ogus. Good play by Thrash, but Ogus just beat it. Thrash scooped it, turned quickly, and made a good throw, but again, Ogus hustling, good speed, has herself a bunt single. Sierra Lopez was hit by a pitch and scored in the second inning. Now she has a runner at first and nobody out. Runner's going, the pitch is high, to throw down, That bounced in front of the bag, and Ogus slid to the back end of the bag, so a stolen base, putting a runner at second with nobody out. So Ogus showing off the wheels in the second inning, a bunt single and a stolen base. That is stolen base number 16 for Ogus in 18 attempts. And Hamilton delivers a bunt shown and drop down foul. Lopez chased one up and out of the zone, and the count's even at a ball and a strike. So a count of 1-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Hamilton delivers, and a bunt. That's going to roll foul, and a good decision by both Shaw and Simmons to let that ball keep rolling. They had no play at all on Lopez. Sierra Lopez put that one right down the line. Again, no chance to get her at first, and the ball rolled foul. Lopez is hitting .298 with 8 runs batted in, but right now she's trying to advance that runner to third, if not get her own bunt single. Count is 1-2. Hamilton ready. Bunt not happening this time, and this one misses, and it's 2-2. Remember, a bunt foul with 2 strikes is strike 3. So Lopez pulls back. Thrash in front of the bag at first. Simmons even with the bag at third. We'll see what Lopez has in mind. Pulls back and taps this one foul. Count remains 2-2. Hello to Miss Natalia cheering on Sierra Lopez, and Malo DeGreat also cheering on Sierra Lopez and the Clark Atlanta University Panthers. It's 7-0 in case you two are just now joining us. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a high pop foul that is out of play. So I'll have a moment. I'll go ahead and enter that into the chat. Top of the third, 7-0, Clark Atlanta University leads. I'll try to remember to do that periodically, because our on-screen scoreboard has quit functioning, and we're going to be without it the rest of the season. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lopez pulls back and drives one into left center. That's a base hit. Ogus around third. The throw to the plate is cut off. Thrash throws to second, not in time. So an RBI single for Sierra Lopez. Ogus scores, and then Lopez takes second on the throw. Scores now 8-1 with Clark ahead. And at top of the batting order, due up, Jasmine Scott had an infield RBI single her last time up and ended up scoring a run. Runner at second, 1 run is in, nobody out. Scott at the plate, and this one hit the batter in the foot, so she's going to trot down to first. That's the second Panther that's been hit by a pitch. I was about to say Scott is 1 for 2, and she is still 1 for 2. No official at-bat that time. First batter that Hamilton has hit, and Rashida Hassan is at the plate. Hassan tripled in the first, hit a grand slam in the second. She has the 2 hardest cycle hits out of the way. 2 on, nobody out. And if I'm remembering correctly, Hassan now with 13 RBIs. And the pitch, that one is in the dirt, and both runners will advance, and that'll be a wild pitch charged to Madison Hamilton. One ball, no strikes. And Hassan a chance to drive in 2. It is 8-1, a 7-run lead right now. She drops down a bunt. Hamilton will flip to the plate. It is in time. Fielder's choice as Hamilton made a terrific play, and that cuts down Lopez trying to score. It'll be 1-2 on the putout, 1 away. Scott is actually the runner out at the plate. I'm going to make a few corrections on my sheet. That was Hassan who just reached on the fielder's choice. 1 out, Bentley up. She homered her last time up and takes a pitch inside for a ball. It is Jasmine Scott at third. I see the mistake I made, and I'll make that correction. Lopez was out at the plate, and Hassan is now at second after that pitch. And that one taken for a strike. So Hassan reached on the fielder's choice and stole second base. Okay, now I'm right. And a count of a ball and a strike to Johannes Bentley. And the 1-1 is a fastball inside for ball 2. And a runner coming home to throw to the plate. Shaw holds on, and she is out. That's a caught stealing against Jasmine Scott. And another 1-2 put out. Scott trying to catch Hamilton and Shaw sleeping, and she is out at the plate. So it goes as a caught stealing. And now time called. Coach Pearson wants to ask about, I'm guessing, that call at the plate. If it stands, it'll be 2 outs with a runner at second. Hassad stayed put. And a count of 2 balls and a strike on Bentley. Scott took off as Shaw threw the ball back to the pitcher. Hamilton very alert, infield communicating with both battery mates, and Shaw was able to apply the tag after the throw back to her. So 2 consecutive runners caught 1-2 at the plate, and now 2 outs with a runner at second. And Johannes Bentley at the plate. And in case you missed it, Bentley put one over the left center field fence her last time up. It was her second home run of the season and 28th RBI, and that came back to back after Hassan hit a grand slam. So 2 balls and a strike, and we are ready to resume. Bentley 1 for 2. She lined out to center her first time. Good heads-up defense by the battery mates. And the 2-1. Good rip. And Bentley just did tap it foul. Bentley's been the big run producer for the Panthers. Leads the team with 28. 2 strikes, not likely to bunt, but that's not out of the realm of possibility. And a hard ground ball into center field. A runner around third. The throw will go to second. Hassan scores. And it is 9-1. Both these runs are earned against Hamilton. So Bentley has her second RBI of the ball game. Good hard single into right center. Rachel Carroll at the plate. She is grounded to short twice. First time reached on an error. Second time thrown out. Bentley at first, and the pitch is a fastball that is outside. Johannes Bentley 2 for 3 in stolen base attempts. Now the Panthers have an 8-run lead. That is very important. It's the 4th inning, not the 5th. Hamilton delivers, and a looper that's going to get over the head of Young and into left center for a single. First hit for Rachel Carroll. She is aboard. Eighth hit overall for the Panthers. 2 outs with the runners at first and second. Shaw drops the ball to throw to third. It is in time. So Ashley Shaw, 2 putouts at the plate, and now an assist to end the inning. And that's just a simple 2-5 putout on a pitch in the dirt. So Trinity Baptist throws out 3 runners on the base paths, and will come to bat in the bottom of the 4th, trailing 9-1. Seeing some more names pop up on the screen. Hello to the Hassan family and Miss Annetta Hunter cheering on the Panthers, who lead 9-1 as Trinity Baptist comes to bat. It is the bottom of the 4th. The Eagles got their run in the 2nd inning. Sacrifice fly from Kaylee Barnett. Ebony Medina will lead things off, followed by Brown and Duhigg, and the first pitch is right at the top of the zone. Couldn't tell if you said strike or high, but ball 1 has been put on the board, and now the home plate umpires checking with Sierra Lopez, not sure what about. But the umpire called time and started to talk to Lopez. Hopefully nobody is hurt or feeling poorly. Looks like we're ready to resume. Lopez says she's all right. 1 ball, no strikes, and a chopper to third and into left field. That's a base hit. Medina reached on an error and scored last time, is now 1 for 2. Third hit for Trinity Baptist off Yamani Blackman. Madison Hamilton took over for Ohana Brown, so it's Hamilton now batting. Her first at-bat, and the pitch is down in the dirt. Hamilton at the plate, hitting .214, 1 homer and 12 runs driven in. And she takes ball 2 down low. The runner at first, nobody out, a leadoff single for Ebony Medina. The count of 2-0. And that one misses upstairs. Blackman trying to change the pace and got under one and lifted it up high. That's ball 3. Hamilton, I'm expecting her, not guaranteed, to take with 3-0. Medina, good speed at first. Let's see what she does with 3 balls and no strikes. Not going, and the pitch taken for strike 1. Of course, down by 8. Don't want to take too many chances. Three balls and a strike. And a high pop-up, foul territory. And that catch is going to be made. Bentley had to reach behind her and came up with a snow cone, but made the catch for the out. So 1 away. Medina is 4 for 4 in stolen base attempts, but again, down by 9, not likely. Duhigg at the plate. There's a shot. Fair ball down the left field line. Medina around third. Duhigg going to second. Here comes Medina. She will score an RBI double for Kylie Duhigg. Eagles get a run. They still trail 9-2. But Duhigg with a bullet line drive right down the left field line. And Medina comes all the way in from first. And Kylie Duhigg does her job, not only advancing the runner, but advancing her 3 bases. And for Duhigg, her 9th run batted in on the season. 1 out, runner at second, 1 run is in for Kaylee Barnett, who drove in a run in the second with a sacrifice fly to left. And the first pitch bunted through, and strike 1. Lopez came up ready to fire to either third or second, keeping a close eye on Duhigg. So no balls and a strike. Panthers bullpen just as empty as the Eagles. And this one down in the dirt. And the count is even at 1-1. The throw gets away. That is a live ball, but didn't get very far. The shortstop, Andrea Hunter, is racing over to third to take a throw, and that's because Ray is almost halfway to the plate. Here's the 1-1, and a ground ball, hard hit right at Ray. She looks the runner back, throws to first. Duhigg trying to go to third. Risky play. Still waiting on the call. She is safe. So Duhigg takes third on the throw. A really good play by Ray. That ball was hit very hard. She gets the out at first. And now a runner at third with 2 outs. And down 7, a very risky move by Duhigg. And she was fortunate to get in just ahead of the tag. Allie Thrash at the plate. Pop to the pitcher batting left-handed. Turns around to her more natural side. And the pitch. Line drive into right. That ball's on the ground. That's a base hit. Thrash has driven in the run, and it's 9-3. Excellent effort by Hassan, and she nearly made a terrific diving catch, and now she's on the ground hurt. So we're going to pause right here while Coach Pearson attends to her right fielder. We'll be right back. It's great to see Rashida Hassan is all right. Just kind of knocked a little bit of the wind out of her sails, but she got up pretty quickly and is ready to resume play. Allie Thrash just got her 3rd RBI of the season. Eagles have scored 2, both earned. And Piper Young at the plate. There's a drive into left field. That's a hit. Thrash will stop right there at second. There are 2 outs, but the Eagles are starting to swing the bats. That's base hit number 2 for Young, both into left field. Taylor Foster will now turn around and bat her natural way, left-handed. Eagles trying to mount a rally. They have scored 2. It is 9-3. Blackman's first pitch. There's a chopper back to the box. Blackman will make the good, strong throw to retire the side. However, Trinity Baptist gets 2 runs on 3 hits and leaves 1. After 4, Clark Atlanta 9, Trinity Baptist 3. Park, Florida. And the three batters that she will face to start things off will be Andrea Hunter, Malia Ward, and Yamani Blackman, barring any changes. 9-3, top of the fifth. And Alla's first pitch is grounded hard towards short. Young Fields, throw to first. That is in time. Allie Thrash with a great play. Thrash had to reach behind her on the ground, fell down, but held the foot on the bag, and what a terrific play by the senior. Maggie Olive, no wins, 2 losses. And there's a pop-up right over the head of the shortstop, Young, and a bloop single puts Malia Ward aboard, her first hit of the game. And there's a runner at first with 1 out. That's a 28th hit for Maggie Olive allowed. She has allowed 27 runs, 21 of them earned, walking 6 and striking out 2. And there's a chopper, could be 2. Flip to second is into right field. That's going to be an error. Potential inning-ending double play. However, that's going to be runners at first and third. Piper Young has committed her 3rd error of the ballgame. It goes as a fielder's choice to Blackman and an E6, allowing Ward to not only reach second but advance to third. So runners at the corners with 1 out for Molly Ogus, who is 2 for 2, with 2 runs scored and 1 driven in. Last time up, a bunt single, a stolen base, and a run. That was in the 4th. And time called. Coach Pearson wants to chat with the home plate umpire. And that's going to allow a substitution, which was the reason for timeout. So we have a new runner at first base. We'll tell you who that is in just a moment. Wearing number 9, Korea Quarterman is the pinch runner at first base. That is a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Alla's first pitch, the throw will go through, and no advance at third base by Ward. That's a stolen base for Quarterman. And now time called as Trinity Baptist will have a conference on the mound. For Quarterman, her 3rd stolen base in as many attempts. Clark Atlanta University comes in at 13-16, 7-9 in conference play. They have a conference doubleheader against Edward Waters University downtown here in Jacksonville tomorrow beginning at 1. Panthers are coming off a doubleheader split against Point University after defeating Savannah State University, a conference foe, on Wednesday. Swing and a miss. Molly Ogus at the plate. No balls and a strike. One doubleheader left in the season after tomorrow's visit to Edward Waters for the Panthers as ball 2 misses upstairs. That will be at Benedict College on Saturday, April 22nd, and that's in Columbia, South Carolina. The conference championship scheduled to begin on May 2nd for the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. High fly ball, center field. Medina makes the catch. A run will score, but a really nice play as Medina had to battle the sun, and she reached up high and hauled that one in. That'll go as an RBI sacrifice fly for Ogus. Her 2nd run batted in of the day. There are 2 outs. Malia Ward scored. Quarterman stayed at second base. It's 10-3 in favor of the Panthers. It's a 7-run lead. Run number 8 standing at second base. Sierra Lopez will try to drive in the run. And again, a very important run out there would make it an 8-run lead in the 5th. Hot shot, pulled foul. Lopez has an RBI. She did that with a base hit in the 4th. She was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the 2nd. Lopez was eventually in the 4th inning thrown out at the plate. No balls and a strike. Olive delivers and gets the top of the zone for strike 2. Lopez appeared not to agree with the call, but the count is 0-2. Great to see all our fans from Clark University letting us know they're watching and enjoying this afternoon's ball game. First of 2. 2 strikes, swing and a miss on a terrific changeup from Maggie Olive, and that retires the side. 1 run for the Panthers in the top of the 5th. 1 left. We go to the bottom half with the Eagles coming to bat, trailing 10-3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Eagles trail 10-3. Clark got 7 unearned runs in the 2nd, got 2 more in the 4th, and 1 run in the 5th. Trinity Baptist, 1 unearned run in the 2nd, but then got 2 more in the 4th. They have started to really hit Blackman. A couple of really nice defensive plays by the Panthers kept TBC to just 3 runs. But for the Eagles, it'll be 3, 4, and 5. Ashley Shaw, Cheyenne Simmons, Ebony Medina. Shaw, nothing out of 1. Lined out hard to right her last time up. She also has a sacrifice bunt. And this one is down low for ball 1. When game 1 ends, we'll stop the feed. We'll start up a new one as game 2 is ready to begin. Eagles fans, again, I cannot promise that we will stream the senior night ceremony. That one is fouled off, and the count is 1-2. Check that 1-1. Shaw, Simmons, and Medina. Imani Blackman, 4 innings, 3 runs, just 2 earned. There's a line drive into right. That ball's going to be caught. Right fielder Rashida Hassan makes the catch on the dive. A terrific play. Came very close to doing that an inning ago. That time she was able to get there and hang on. So Shaw twice robbed by the right fielder. Cheyenne Simmons 0 for 2, a ground ball and a fly ball. Well, credit the defense of the Panthers. They've done a terrific job. First pitch misses up and away. One ball, no strikes, and Simmons chased one down in the dirt. Panthers have committed just one error. Trinity Baptist has committed 3. A ball and a strike to Simmons. High pop-up. That's going to stay on the infield dirt, and the catch is made by Andrea Hunter, the shortstop. 2 out. Ebony Medina at the plate. She has scored 2 of the 3 Eagles runs. Reached on an error first time and singled her way aboard last time up. And Medina gets a good look at Blackman. 3rd time they're facing each other. And the pitch is down in the dirt. Marilyn, you have to remind me to put some new batteries in my wireless mouse here. Keeps messing up on me. I'm putting that on you. Marilyn Gordon, their official scorekeeper, doing a terrific job once again. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. Change of pace, and Medina wanted no part of that. She's looking for the heater and takes it for a strike. One ball, 1 strike. That was a really nice pitch from Blackman. Here comes a 1-1. High fly ball towards Hassan and right. She'll come on in and make the catch, battling the sun, and that retires a side. 3 up, 3 down go the Eagles in the 5th. After 5, Clark leads 10-3. Top of the 6th, 10-3 Clark. That big 7-run second inning has been the difference. And starting things off will be the leadoff hitter, center fielder Jasmine Scott. She brought home a run with an infield single into second and also scored a run. Last time up, hit by a pitch. She is 1 for 2. Facing Maggie Olive for the first time. Olive, the 4th Eagles pitcher, tries to bunt. Simmons throws to first. Not in time. A base hit for Scott, who has shown off blazing speed. That's her 2nd infield hit, the first time she has bunted her way aboard. So excellent speed at first base, and Rashida Hassan, who made 2 really good plays in the field a half inning ago, is at the plate. Hassan, a triple, a grand slam, and a stolen base. She has scored 2 runs. That grand slam, a very low line drive that was hit plenty hard enough. That was a fence scraper. She getting lift over, it would have been a no-doubter. Runners going, the throw nowhere near in time. Just the hustle by Scott. It was a good throw by Shaw, but Jasmine Scott has a stolen base. She is 1 for 2 today. She was caught trying to steal home earlier in the ball game. For Scott, that is her 21st stolen base and now 22 attempts. These Panthers are now at 80 steals on the season. The bunt is down. There's not going to be a play at first. The throw should not have been made, and the throw home is late. The run scores. Another runner heading to second on an error that got away from the catcher. A throw home that should not have been made allows Scott to score. That's a base hit for Hassan. She now needs just a double for the cycle. Scott scores, and an error on the catcher, allowing Hassan to take second base. So Scott scored on the throw home, so no RBI. This is Bentley at the plate, and she bunts through the first pitch for a strike. The throw to first, they had no chance to get Hassan. And then the return throw home got away and allowed the runner to take second. So Bentley has an RBI opportunity. It's now an 8-run lead in the 6th. And the bunt is down. That is an earned run. Hassan at second. Nobody out. And Bentley at the plate. She has driven in 2, a home run and a base hit. And a changeup from Olive in there. That is strike 3. So 1 out, and it brings up Rachel Carroll. Barring any changes, Carroll at the plate. Yes, that is her. I was looking over at the dugout, and Coach Malone was looking at the lineup card. So it is Carroll, who is 1 for 3. And a high fly ball, mid-left field. And Barnett makes the catch, and there are 2 away. Carroll got under that one just a bit. She put a good swing on it. She squares that one up. It is gone. Andrea Hunter at the plate. 0 for 3 officially, but scored a run after reaching on a fielder's choice in the 2nd. Trinity Baptist will have 6, 7, and 8 due up, and they will need to score at least 1 run to keep this one going. They first have to stop that runner at second from scoring. Ground ball to Young. Throw to first. In time. Panthers get 1 run on 1 hit, 2 hits, and leave 1. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Clark Atlanta 11, Trinity Baptist 3. Imani Blackman, if she can keep Trinity Baptist from scoring, this ball game went over, and she would get the complete game win. She is 3-6, looking for her 4th win of the season. So far, 5 innings pitched, 3 runs, 2 earned, no walks, 1 strikeout, and 6 hits. And the first batter of the bottom of the 6th, Madison Hamilton, who was the pitcher, is now the DP, and that first pitch is in the dirt, or unless I'm seeing that wrong. And, of course, I am. This is Maggie Olive getting her first at-bat of the ball game. One ball, no strikes, and Olive takes this one up high. Olive at .321 on the season with 3 runs driven in. Ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. And that one gets the top of the zone on the outer half of the plate. If we go to a 7th inning, it'll be 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Panthers. Ward, Blackman, and Ogus. Of course, Blackman trying to make sure we don't get there. She has an 8-run lead in the 6th. There's a chopper towards short. The throw to first. In time. 1 away. Kylie Duhigg at the plate. She is 1 for 2, doubled in a run and scored in the fourth. Hit that double right down the line. I had to wait to see if the ball would be called fair or foul. 1 out, bases empty. Blackman delivers, and Duhigg trying to repeat what she did her last time up, but got out in front of it a little bit too much. Kaylee Barnett in the on-deck circle. Allie Thrash, if the inning continues, hoping to come to bat with at least 1 runner on base. No balls and a strike to Duhigg. And the pitch. And a changeup. Duhigg waited on it, put a good swing on it, but got underneath it and fouled it off. Again, we'll stop this feed right as the ball game ends and start up a new one for game number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Blackman delivers, and a hard chopper toward third, but Ray has been terrific at the hot corner and makes another really good play. Gonna have to try somebody else because you're not getting too many past Xanteria Ray. Two outs, bases empty, and Kaylee Barnett will have to reach to keep this one going. Thrash in the on-deck circle. Blackman's first pitch slipped out of her fingertips and rolls up there for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Blackman now having to battle a soon-to-be setting sun. Here's the 1-0, and a generous outside corner for strike 2. So the Eagles are down to their final strike. The big difference in this game, 7 runs in the second inning for the Panthers. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a high fly ball into center field. That ball is up and off the fence. Barnett will pull on into second. The throw will be cut off, and the Eagles are still alive. Kaylee Barnett with a double that for a moment looked like it had a chance to get out of here. Hit about midway up the fence. And now Allie Thrash has a chance to drive in her second run of the game. She is 1 for 2, a pop-up and a line drive to right. That was the one that Hassan had in her glove but couldn't hold on a diving attempt. Thrash was able to bring home the run. Chance for her to do it again. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Allie Thrash and Lana Fletcher are 2 seniors on this year's roster. There's still a home doubleheader left against Edward Waters University next Thursday. And then Trinity Baptist will finish the season, I believe, with 4 doubleheaders all on the road. And that one misses outside, and the count is 1-1. A ball and a strike. And a pitch. And a hot shot back to the box. Blackman knocks it down, throws to first in time, and that's the ball game. Final score, Clark Atlanta University 11, Trinity Baptist College 3. Blackman the winner. She goes 6 innings, allows 3 runs, just 2 earned, 7 hits, no walks, and 1 strikeout. Ohana Brown takes the loss for Trinity Baptist. Blackman now 4-6 on the season. Clark Atlanta improves overall to 14-16. Ohana Brown takes the loss. She's now 0-9, and the Eagles fall to 6-26. Trinity Baptist will reschedule the rained-out game at FSCJ yesterday. That's going to be April 21st. Then they'll finish the season at Albany State on the 24th, Fort Valley State on the 25th, and Thomas University on the 28th. We're going to end this feed now and start up a brand new one for game number 2 between the Eagles and the Panthers. You're watching TBC Eagles Sports.